All right. Hello, everyone. How is it going? My microphone is squeaky. There we go. Fix that. How's it going? Hope you are doing well. Apologies for the lack of streams in the latter part of the week this week, Thursday and Friday. As expected, and Wednesday, sorry. As expected, Wednesday was a very busy day. Thursday and Friday have been sleep deprived. Today is also sleep deprived, but I took a nap, so less sleep deprived, which is nice. It's a win for me and for y'all and for everyone. Plus, it just, sleep is good. Mind you, the nap was like only 45 minutes, but super refreshing. Off stream, but if you're on the Discord, I posted a photo on the Discord. I wrapped up the build for our first of probably many warehouses. So this is numero uno. This is the one. There will be more. I also tore down the big structure here and replanted dirt and grew up the grass. And so now the big castle thing is gone. There's just that one over there, and that's it. And you can see on the outside, we have a couple of exposed bat boxes. Shh, you don't see anything. I don't have a good way of covering those or anything, so it is what it is. I've been planting a bunch of decor along the edges, as had been suggested previously. Also implemented some ironwood in these corners with some ironwood fences all the way up for extra support, because it just felt really empty once you got up there. So that helped a good bit, I found. And then, of course, there's the inside. So I've been playing a lot, just kind of by myself. Yeah, that's sort of the thought. And so I've been developing a power system a little bit and getting into Tech Reborn, which is like lightweight Greg Tech, which is super nice. And then we have a basement. Come on, let me in. It's not a mess in here yet, but it will be soon. These completely filled. I am a little baffled by how quickly these guys just completely filled. But we've got some cold coke being produced. And I have everything, and I've already made it, and then I tore it down because I needed the space. But I had a blast furnace here from Tech Reborn. I have all the stuff in here. Right now, I want to get together a little cow farm real quick. And I was trying to see if there was like a feeding trough in Quark, but I don't know that I have it enabled. I think I disabled it just because people would just leave them running on previous servers and then just kind of let them overflow and destroy the server. So mobs or no, wouldn't be a mob. Tools, maybe. It would be an automation. I want to look at the name. Yeah, the name of it is Feeding Trough. I would bet money that in automation, the feeding trough is disabled. Oh, floor food. Floor food was the answer in this version. Okay. Okay, now my question then, my follow-up question is this. If we're going to test. I capture some cows. I need to set up a proper cow farm. So we're going to do that at some point, actually, like in the next 10 minutes. So that'll be really easy. Are they gravitated to floor food? Or do they just eat it if they pass by it? Science cow. Answer me this. That's not what I care about then. Okay, so we might go with this instead. We now have the technology. Why are there mobs around? What's the point of my torch if there's still gonna be mobs around? Hello? Hello? And yes, I have gotten into technology a little bit, and we're gonna do some more today. I've got everything ready for some pretty big tech moves, but we gotta get there in order for me. I've got some other stuff coming first. So, wooden casing. We need a bunch of Restonia crystals, which I think I actually, yeah, should probably have enough to avoid actually doing any additions crafting quite yet. I mean, we can do the atomic reconstructor. That's not necessarily a no man's land or a no touch, but it, you know, I'd like to try to stay one mod at a time. I don't remember if I have any golden carrots, but I wanted to check. I don't. That's fine. Wait, no, that'll be 15. That won't be enough. All right, and then... Thanks. Now, you don't require power? No. Nice. Okay, that's what I wanted. Something really nice and simple. And of course, leave it to my man, El Peco, to make it simple. Meep, hello. I've been bonked, indeed. Yeah, I go live late normally because I go live after work and after dinner, which is kind of a complicated time. Usually I start at like 7 o'clock my time, which is not too far later than current, but it just depends. But weekends are way more open, obviously. We gotta set up a cow farm someplace, and I'd like to keep it chunk-ish, loaded-ish. So, because those are words. And we've got our weirdo gadget over here. I obviously know it's not called that, but still. Yeah, I kind of figured. I was like, you know, is it earlier than usual? Yes. Should you probably still be going to sleep soon? I would imagine so, if 7 is usually by the time you're asleep. But, fair enough. So, if it is almost midnight, then you are in Asia, then, right? 22 minutes. No, 22 minutes to midnight means it's 6 hours ahead. So, you could be in Middle Europe as well, I think. I have friends who used to live in Europe, and I also have a bunch of coworkers who do live in Europe. I'm trying to remember the time zones. It's a lot simpler over there, which is why I'm overthinking it. UK time, okay. That's right, and then daylight savings is also a thing that is, like, US only, and not for long on top of that. We have daylight savings time just to confuse you. So, boom. Well, cool. I'm glad you could hop in for a little while. I do apologize that my streams aren't earlier. Elpec yells at me all the time because he's in Germany. He's like, you never stream when I'm awake. I'm like, because that's when I work. These are my working hours. And I don't stream for a living as much as I'd like to because I don't make funds from this. I just do this for fun. All right. So, a cow farm would be good. I think I can just do like a really stupid one. Well, you missed the Astral a couple of streams ago. I'm deep into it now, but we're leaving Astral, we're leaving all the magic, and we're gonna get into tech finally, because I've been playing on the server for like almost 3 months now. And I've been, like, specifically avoiding technology unless I'm using someone else's for something. It just depends. So, it's been, and by technology, I really, like, kind of vaguely define that. So, yeah, this is gonna conflict with the farm a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna just tear the farm down at that point, because it's a stupid little farm. Oh, you connect. That's gross. Don't do that. Stop that. Get some help. You're going to connect here too, aren't you? Oh, you're not. Okay. Good. Fair enough. Yeah, I love Create. Create is one of my specialties for sure. Of course, we're on 112, so kind of difficult to do that. I think that's fair to say. But it's got a lot of other fun, quirky mods, and some that were not worth revisiting. Like, I'm looking at you, Thaumcraft. I thought hopefully with some add-ons it would be really fun, because that was the impression I was getting from friends and acquaintances, but I still it's still battle Thaumcraft in this version. I loved Thaumcraft, don't get me wrong, but this was, like, universally known as the most hated version, which it wasn't hated, it just wasn't anyone's favorite. Including mine. I just don't have the patience for the research system. The old research system, where you actually lost items, was somehow not nearly as annoying to me. But yeah, we got pretty far through Astral. I'm pretty sure you can probably tell by my Astral builds. Sorry, I've got to light these candles, or else... There is no or else, I just need to light them. Here, let me show you around real quick. Yeah... it's all right. It's just kind of like this specific version for 112 was incredibly overhyped. But yeah, I got all the way through. Don't mind the weird lighting, by the way. That is like a specific glitch with a block. In fact, it might just be the dank knoll, because dank is pretty broken. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, weird. Anyways, yeah, so chisel and bits stuff all throughout here to make it look kind of good. And then, yeah, we got all the way through there. I even got the... so Elytra Flight has been patched using... 112 is apparently like one of the most patchable versions. So there's the Mantle of the Stars, which is great in 116. When you do the fight version like I did. Because I like Elytra Flight a lot. So you've got like jump and then space to fly, right? Which is like the modern... That's the modern flight. Well, this was the first version to introduce Elytra. This is what Elytra used to do. Same timing, and you see I don't start until the very end. And it's because this like, I looked at the source code, and Astral literally takes the vanilla code and just replicates it. It doesn't call, like, elytra.fly. It doesn't mimic elytra plus whatever patches. It just straight up, like, is a copy-paste, which makes sense because it's a built-in ability on an item that is modular. So it's like you can't really... It gets hairy, and I get it. But I really wanted to do the Mantle of the Stars and wear it and rock all the extra armor because I went with the Armara attunement. But, and my perk line is looking something like this at the moment. But it's just not worth it. But we do get Astral Sorcery, by the way, with Electroblob's Wizardry and some add-ons. The map looks... Mind you, some players on the server have gone to the world border. But it gets busy with, like, Obelisk, Shrine, Wizard Tower. These are all Electroblob's Wizardry or add-on structures, including that one. So it is something else. But yeah, I really wanted this to work, but the flight in this version of the game is just unbearable if it's not patched. And then I just finished this build, I just finished this build last stream, or started this build last stream, finished this build day before yesterday. And this is where I'm doing all my technology. I've been doing magic around the house and then keeping tech far away because, you know, that's where the lag can sneak up on you. So right now it's a really sad warehouse because I don't have a lot of technology, and a lot of it's under here because it's just gross looking, like Tech Reborn wires and stuff. Hello? Are you just, like, almost done? I think that's just almost done. You're not a Greg Tech Blast Furnace, so I don't, or a Coke Oven, so I don't assume you to be stuck. But yeah, we get to have... By the way, this is as much Thaumcraft as I did, and then I gave up. But we get actually additions back. Aquamarine generator? I mean, fair. But to be fair, I also don't have one of those. I go and gather my aquamarine manually still. I haven't needed more. I also tend not to min-max magic mods too terribly much. So that's part of it, I guess. It's just I'm okay with the manual process. I miss it sometimes, so it's nice. But yeah, it's definitely not the only lag source, but it's the most well-known. Little wormy friend, I'm sorry, you must be evicted. Oh, another player's already made one. I haven't used theirs, but the server handles it. I mean, the server got a complete hardware remake at the beginning of the year this year, so it can do a bit. My question, do you feed at the level? I mean, that's fair, but 112 is also being a little more efficient helps. But we also have so many weird hacks. It actually pains me. Okay, so this is Meep. This is 1.12, and you may already know this. I've learned about this in the last few months, and this has been miraculous. Did you notice these? A reminder, 113 was Upgrade Aquatic. This is 112. Maybe not the best example. Okay, so that's that, right? And that's pretty cool. It's about to get really weird. Sorry, I got boba right before stream, and I'm still processing. Yeah, so things are about to get real weird when I show you this. I'm gonna break this block right there. Not only does that work, I also get the same viscosity, because remember, this Forge version actually supported viscosity. And I also get turned flammable. So that's interesting, I find. I think it's really cool, mind you. But there's just so much to it that's wild that got backported. There was that. We've got this really neat combat mod, which you've probably no doubt noticed a little bit. It changes up a lot of the movement and like swinging and things. Like if you're swinging at a block, it's kind of a little different. Shovels are real fun. I think shovels are the coolest one because you just scoop. Anyways, so yeah, like it's been a wild time figuring out how to get these mods to work together. A lot of mix-ins and a lot of grossness. Come on, FPS. Why are you doing this? Why are you being weird? VBO's VSync. It all looks right. Whatever. Anyways, you can have that, and you can have 2 cows. No, I just need leather. I tend to use a lot of leather, and so it's about time that I finally do something with it. Or do something about it, rather than just hunting every single time. All right, now we've got that figured out. Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that one. Shoot. Well, maybe next time. It depends on the entity as well. Like, the cows are easy to breed. And I also don't need a ton of leather. It's just one of those things that's been on my mind. But I definitely should get into that soon. Since when? Since when? Alrighty then. Didn't know they could just up and leave. Useless. But I've been saving a pretty big bit of a drill upgrade for stream, and I can finally do it because I got all the tungsten. Let me think. So there's aluminum has a chance of giving you small bauxite dust, which I processed all my aluminum ore, got a bunch of small bauxite dust, electrolyzed it, got a bunch of small tungsten dust, and then smelted it. So now we are ready. I've been waiting like a minute now for a drill upgrade. Let me think. We need 4 of you, 2 of you, 2 of you. Yeah, Wind Waker is such a great game. And then I need 2... did I say tungsten? Titanium is the one I was really talking about. Just kidding. We'll go ahead and upgrade that to an advanced circuit, and upgrade that to a diamond drill. And unlike IC2, Tech Reborn is actually woke with the modern times, as the kids say. And I can enchant this, so... like, with everything. Silk Touch or whatever, so... it can be my new daily driver, because these two are basically the same thing, but twice. Yeah, it's a pretty critical one to play, in my opinion. So last October, for Spooky Month, I did a full playthrough of Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, Luigi's Mansion 3. And it was great. I really enjoyed it. So I think this year, I've got a GameCube. I've got the GameCube version of Luigi's Mansion. I've got everything I need to hook it up and play it and stream it. So I think I'm going to do that this year. And I'm very looking forward to that, but I'm also, like, I know that it's going to be difficult. So we'll see how that goes. But, Wind Waker after that might not be a bad idea. I haven't played Wind Waker in a... Well, okay, that's not true. It's been, like, maybe 9 months, 10 months since I've... Well, no. Shit. It's been, like, a year and a half since I played Wind Waker. I haven't played it since I joined Free Range Games. Since I joined Free Range Games to work on Return to Moria. So... And that was almost 13 months ago. So yeah, it has been a minute. That is something to consider. Yikes. I want to make one of these though, because if I'm gonna daily drive this, then we have to face the realities here. That I'm gonna need... Good. Were you part of the closed beta? If I had known you were into it, I would have gotten you a closed beta key. Then again, I haven't talked about it much in public, but I am proud to say that I am, like, very involved. I'm just going to say that in the development. Fair enough. I had 0 time as a result of it, so I feel that. Crying inside. Yeah, but, I mean, hey, look, release is soon, so it's not like you have to wait that long. Could be worse. We could be on Unity. Yeah, super dead. Yeah, it's wild. Like, times have been changing so much lately. Because I don't think I've been able to even hop on one of Max's streams in the longest time. I used to hop on them for my before morning meetings, and now, back when I was working at EY, and now I just, like, I see that he's live, but it's like I'm in the middle of, like, most of the teams out in California, but I'm either, like, still asleep, or I'm in the middle of doing something like focus time, or maybe a lot of times I just spend it like decompressing, waking up, having coffee, and I'm like, I shouldn't be on my computer quite yet. Which sucks, because like I miss hopping on Max's streams. It's been a long time. Aluminum plate, huh? Okay, well, I'm lazy, so we're gonna just bonk. Because I did absolutely no, like, difficultification of this pack at all. So, bonk time. Yeah, I mean, I'm in Central Time. The rest of my team is 2 time zones behind me. So when I work my preferred hours, most of them haven't even woken up yet. Which is how it is, but, so I need 25. That is actually perfect. Nice. So yeah, you know, it is what it is, but it sucks. Alright, so that is 3, 4, 5, 6. My, magnet should bring those to me. Yep, there we go. And boom, 1 lithium backpack. It's not impossible to upgrade this later. That's going to be a lot of defense, too. That's nice. Now, I wonder, this is a super stupid question, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Wrong chest. There we go. I wonder if... So we have Coelytra, but this is like the first version of Coelytra, so that's illegal and you can't do that. You can do it. They either let you use a bauble slot, which sucks because baubles are non-configurable. You have the amount you have and you'll never get more. You can do it this way. In my experience, enchantments mean nothing. And the flight is like somewhere in between, which is weird. Huh. I mean, it's definitely doable, though. But from what I was finding... it was not preserving... Coelytra did not preserve enchantments. And... on top of that, it takes 30 levels to apply. And... there's more! And it didn't seem to want to cooperate, in my experience, all that much. Oh, this store is, like, way more than we actually have. That's funny. Oh, yeah, and so right now we have power gen from a couple of places. I've just been... whoa, maybe I shouldn't do that all too often. But I've got my little generators as a backup, and then I've got this guy for now, because I'm lazy, and immersive engineering is fun. %1 charged. Woof. But yeah, now you never go down. Nice. Oops. Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so yeah, it'll still drain its durability. Hey, Luke, how goes it? You missed all the technology. You're only 31 minutes late to stream, and you missed all of this. Just kidding. I did this off stream. I don't want you to feel bad. Go be unconscious. It was good chatting with you, Meep. We should chat more. Just like even on the sidelines and stuff. That sounds like a good time. I made a lithium backpack. And I made a tungsten drill that I need to go enchant with enchantments from these two. And I dropped a good load of cash on a new battery for my mom, or for my wife's car. And a little more money on my dog for her treats. That's been my day. Sorry, this is very boring. Just charging up my giant thing. Return to Moria has graphic settings. And if you have a modern-ish graphics card that does DLSS, then that is going to be on your side. I'm going to sacrifice 30 levels and see, I guess technically 60 levels possibly, and see if mending just randomly works. But yeah, if you have like DLSS or whatever AMD's FSR, I think, frame generation for AMD, there is support for that. Yeah, I mean, if you couldn't play Starfield, but you can play, I'm gonna say this. This is kind of possibly even a hot take because it's still pretty difficult to run. If you can run Valheim comfortably, which I don't know if you even care to find out or have it, hang on, what is going on with that? My thing is not working. That is weird. One moment, please wait. But yeah, if you can run Valheim, you should be okay. I was working on my web server the other day. I can't even SSH into my web server. Okay, that's real weird. Let me get you just a direct link to the Discord, and then I'll figure this out some other time. Invite people. I'm going to whisper you a link. Get whispered. Yeah, this is like super wild. What is going on? I'm gonna figure this out real quick. Because I should be able to SSH in. Yeah, absolutely. I think my instance is angry. Okay, we're gonna reboot it. I haven't rebooted my instance since I made it. When did I make it? Do you have this information, AWS? I want to know. I want to know when I made this instance. Metrics. What is going on? This is super weird. Storage disk. Yeah, let's just reboot. This is weird. Oh, I'm trying to think of what would break after a reboot. It shouldn't be anything. Most of the stuff that I keep is all good, Pip. All good. Things are good. I've gotten into Tech Reborn. Ooh, let's pick a different spell. One that is not quite so annoying in the offhand. I was just about to see if Colytra was going to just randomly start cooperating at the cost of another 30 levels. And we'll move from there. Oh, my Electra dying stayed on. Let's see. Seems like Unbreaking is definitely applying, but possibly because it got merged with the chest plate. It's consuming FE to fly. And it's not giving a toot about unbreaking. That's wild. Yeah, this version of Colytra is real bad. I wish there was a better version. Anyways, we built that. We started building this last stream, and I finished it in between streams. And this is where we do all of our technology. You know, I'm going to say, eating my... Oh, and that's why it doesn't transfer the enchantments back over. Okay, that's valid. Eating FE to fly is not nearly as bad as eating durability, or in this case, mana. So I'll take that, sort of. I'm a little unpleased, but not as unpleased. Also weird that it wasn't... Like, there's an inconsistency, right? Because... Wait, no, there isn't. Hang on, these didn't take any durability damage, but they were saying that they did. I'm really confused. Or is it... I don't know. I don't know anymore. I've decided that Colytra is weird. And I believe my AWS Lightsail instance is also being weird. I created this instance August 11th, 2020, and I rebooted it once, February of 2021. There we go. It finally stopped. I think it's having a bad time. Anyways, you should be charging. I wish you would charge faster, but you're charging. You're also charging by taking in all the incoming stuff, so that's funny. Another thing that I wanted to look into is a nano saber. Because I loved these as a dummy kid at a ripe 15 years of age, playing with Equivalent Exchange and nano sabers in IC2 and like Buildcraft. I miss these. These were fun. Apparently, they do 20 attack damage, which is definitely better than the sword that keeps on slowly chipping away. Like, not in a bad way. It doesn't last forever. It just doesn't. I'm a little sad that there's no quantum armor. I will say that much. And the flight is still not the same as, like, just normal Elytra, but, I mean, it's okay. It's fine. I think I just have to get used to the fact that all Elytra flight is bad in this version. That's just how it is. Some people know quite a bit. Others learn little bits as they go. I've picked up on bits here and there. What on earth is happening to my AWS Lightsail instance? This is so weird. Mechanism scares me when it gets into the mechanisms reactors. I don't care for. Like big reactors, extreme reactors, those are fine. Those are really easily digestible, even if they are really stupidly oversimplified. But mechanisms reactors require an actual like physics degree, and I've never taken a single physics or chemistry class, so it's all over my head, like entirely. Your vacuum chest stopped connecting to your item duct. That is unfortunate. Congratulations on the Laputa thing, though. I know you had been working on that for a while. My thing is empty. That's a problem. It's not a major problem, but it's a problem. So yeah, the elytra seem to work like this. This is not the ideal. I will say that. This is not how I would like it to be. I don't seem to have a choice. I think Coelytra is just gonna be stupid. I did want to. I wanted to remove it next update, but I mean, it does work. It just works in a weird way. So I don't know how to feel about it anymore. So yeah, it seems like it can't properly status check at all. Hey Zayden, how's it going? Sorry, I'm currently trying to sort something super weird out, but it is... Wow, I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be on this page. Go away. Light sail for research is stupid. Link is not what I'm looking for. Connect using SSH does not work. This is so weird. Let me put these away real quick as well. I didn't mean to get that soul vial out. We should go check on the cows real quick, by the way. Hello. Okay. So really quickly, we're gonna watch some cows while I go do some stuff. So I'm running into some wild issues right now for my server. Not a server, but a cloud server on AWS. So it's weird that It's weird that it has gone down. I wonder, can I change my light sail plan? Take a snapshot and then create a larger instance from the snapshot. Okay. I might have to do that. Which is okay. I don't mind paying more for it. Because it is worth it. AWS light sail. Where's my window that I had open? Here we go. Snapshot time. How do I make a new snapshot? Snapshot. Here we go. Create one. Good luck creating one. I don't know. Suppose we should go spin up that new instance while you're doing that. So we will get that going. You're currently snapshotting, which is good. Oh, you can just create a new instance straight from there. That is handy. That is handy. Okay, so we're looking at... Okay, that's not really a big deal. Was I running on 4 gigs of RAM this whole time? Yeah, that would be why. Yeah, I was running like 14 different websites and subdomains off of one 4 gigabyte 2-core instance, which isn't really good. Without getting too into the weeds, it's not really great. So I was stretching it thin, and I'm guessing what has happened is all my stuff starts up at once. I don't know. All that stuff starts up at once on startup, like on system boot, so I'm betting that I'm actually currently thrashing my 80 gig drive while trying to, I was hoping for life, the creation of life there. Oh well. I'm probably thrashing my drive while trying to swap out memory contents because I'm running out of memory all the time because I only have 4 gigs for a whole bunch of stuff. In fact, I do have to wonder, okay, I can export to EC2. I should probably, I don't want to graduate out of Lightsail because I like Lightsail's visuals a lot better, but I've learned so much more about AWS and EC2 that I probably should just do that. Okay, so I want to disenchant stuff. That means I need an atomic reconstructor. That means I want a disenchantment lens. Yikes. Man, I'm fresh out of those. Okay. Okay. But what if... But what if no thanks? Why do I have Quicksilver in 2 chests? I swear my storage is soup's inconsistent. And my ADHD is in full kick. Okay, Fabric of Disenchantment from Thaumcraft required more effort than I gave a crap about. Ring of the Disenchanter is not something I can currently obtain. I'm gonna actually keep my little light cell window open on the side so I can keep an eye on the snapshot status, because I want to know as soon as it's done, because we are going to go spin up an EC2 instance afterwards, I think. EC2 is much more flexible too, so I wouldn't have to do this. We're going to need at... what's this mod called? Actual Editions is that mod's name. Hopping item interface. I don't remember what that does. Battery boxes are weird. I remember that part. Forgot how weird, but they're weird. I'm looking for that thing. You know, the thing. Here we go. It's this guy. The Empowerer and then the display stand. Right. Okay. Okie doke. Okay. So we need to start here with 4 of you. And 4 of you. Man, it has been at least 6 years since I've done anything with Actual Editions, and I am super excited. Oh, right. Actual Editions doesn't care about energy throughput, so let's go with the glass fiber. By the way, this stuff is super cheap when you make it with rubies. So, guess what I did? Bet you'll never guess. I mean, I can just always put it right here as well, now that I think of it. I should have grabbed a pressure plate. I think I've got one. No? Okay. Well. But do I want it to match the floor? Don't get that option. Do I want it to match the trapdoor? There we go. Yay. Nos hicimos. Okay. So we want a chainsaw soon. Do we want to have it up there? Like, we could just slap it right there. Call it a day. Oh, shoot. You know, it's been so long since I played with Actual Editions that I totally forgot that you're going to need a redstone torch to change the redstone mode. Crap. So yeah, we can definitely get away with putting you here. Redstone mode pulse, I believe, is what we're looking for. And then we should be able to make a bunch of aesthetic quartz. So the aesthetic green block is chiseled quartz block. And then we need just normal aesthetic quartz, which is just that. Okay. So if we need 5 display stands, we need 15 of each. We'll do that. And that. And chiseled quartz block, like so. Right, I don't need these at all, really. But specifically not in my backpack. Just loitering. Rude. The snapshot is taking a really long time, by the way. I'm a little bit concerned, but not, like, too terribly. Get bezoized. And bezoized. Excellent. Okay, so now we need a bunch of these guys. Yeah, that's not a big deal. You couldn't tell, redstone is... Do you mind? Why was the redstone not unredstoning? If you couldn't tell, redstone is not a problem. And then gold's not really a problem per se. And then we just need 20. We're gonna need 1. We're gonna need 1. We're gonna need 5 of these and 1 of you. So close. I see. I may have been lagging. I may continue to be lagging. I don't know why. I live in the same house as the server, but okay. I didn't drop any frames, though. It's you! How dare. I'll fight you. You're you're using a builder. Enough said. Got it. Got it. All good. All right. 5, 5, 5. Dang it. All right. Display stands. Done. Power. Weird looking battery. Consarn it. Is it an emotional or a structural support block? This is the real question. Okay, so we need single battery, which means we need, hang on, so we need, wow, that gets really confusing. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got 5 Inori crystals. I need 5 more. Yep. I own Vintage Story. I have not played it enough. Like, I played it, like, twice. And there was no reason to not continue to play it. It just... I have a really hard time with hyperfixation. And usually there's an interesting or cool mod pack that I'm interested in. Like, right now, it's this Create one from Luna Pixel Studios that I have not had any time to edit videos. Here's the thing, right? I think I told you guys on Tuesday night that I was going to edit videos in the hospital during my wife's surgery. They had, like, it was an outpatient procedure, so they had a TV board, like a TV, that showed the operation status, and there was nowhere that I could sit where I could see that clearly enough to know that I should go back and see my wife. She's out of surgery, and plug in my laptop at the same time. And I have an M1 MacBook, so I have good battery life usually. But my MacBook was dead because it was like shut while having a full screen window open. And in Mac OS, if you're plugged in and you have a full screen window, Minecraft, open, it will stay on just as like a courtesy. So I got to do exactly 0 video editing. So I don't know if I'm ever going to edit that video. At this point, I might just keep that pack to myself. I don't want to be mean. I just don't want to not play it anymore because it is a really fun pack. Heck, I'm halfway tempted to host it as a server. That way we can all play together because it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. But I know Luke's going to say yes. Yo, Wes, how go it? In the background, see, told you, Luke's gonna say yes. In the background, I am currently trying to... I'm miscalculated by a single frickin' guy. I am so upset. In the background, I'm currently trying to save my web server, which has crapped itself. It's an AWS web server, so, like, it's not a big deal, and everything can be backed up and saved and whatever, but, like, it's mostly just a pain. Can I get you to, like, give that back? Yeah, I think I can. I think if I do this while I do this. Yeah, there we go. Haha, Uno reverse carded. We should have everything in our inventory for this, so I'm just gonna quickly steal it at some point when it's done. Well, I'm glad it is going good. Yeah, so I have a web server in AWS. It has 4 gigs of RAM and 2 CPU cores. And it's hosting all of my servers, including the one that did all the conversion from CurseForge to Modrinth, which was a pretty heavy service, although not a lot of people used it, but it did get used. And so I think it's mad. I think it's big mad. Anyways, this is the server I've been playing on for like a really long time now. And only like Tuesday did we get into technology and doing tech stuff. I've been doing magic stuff basically nonstop this whole time, including this really cool furnace I have back here that we built on Tuesday that is just running off of the aura in this area and will gladly take things and smelt them and spit them out smelted. And it quite literally just spits them out. It's pretty fun. For example, this is a hungry chest, by the way, so if you just throw stuff on it, it will. But yeah, we've been just kind of chilling, playing around on the server like we do. And I'm currently trying to get the enchantments off of my pickaxe so that I can put it onto my drill. And while I could just go borrow Luke's stuff, I don't want to. I'm finally allowed to do my own technology. My own stunts, if you will. And so I'm going to do that. Plus, this room is big sad. That's right, your stuff's kind of halfway in the sky, isn't it? Everything is crapped. What wording? Everything is crapped. Everything is cool when you're part of a team, you know. So don't say that. It's not crapped. Probably is, though. Okay, I have a snapshot. So... I don't want that. Alright, 2 instant snapshots. This, export to Amazon EC2. That took 16 minutes to do. You will be billed EBS rates. Yeah, export it. I get it. Alright. I'm gonna take a quick intermission to do some AWS things, because this is gonna be... Well, I guess not yet, because it's gonna take more time to export to EBS. Which is fine. Is that elastic blob storage? What is EBS? Block store. Okay, I was close enough, okay? Blob storage is, like, also a valid... Like... In my field, saying the word blob storage has meaning. You're not just making up words and putting them side by side. Nah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, everything's fine on this server. It's my web server. So, like, the ohjose.com server is a separate machine, and it is currently big mad. I ran a whole bunch of stuff on there on 4 gigs of RAM, and I need to upgrade. Is basically the TLDR. Okay, so there is... We need to... Yeah, the spaghetti is regretti. It's 2 blocks away, right? So I can't really do it here, because that's going to cover my trapdoors, which is a problem. I don't know where I should put this if it can't be here. Because it needs to be with the rest of my power, because this is my power. Look at this. So complex, so highly technological. I actually don't know where to put this. I've always hated this structure because of this. It's just so difficult. Difficult to move and difficult to place. Like, it's spread out, you know? Like, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, I could No, I don't really know. I don't know what to do with this. Because the spacing here is like all wrong. And then this isn't underground. This is just right on the side of this build. So that's a no-go. How fast? Sorry, I am kind of lost in thought at the moment. I'm trying to figure out... I mean, I could do something like this, sort of. I hate it, mind you. We can just move this. It's not a big deal. I don't like this. I'm gonna be honest. It's not my fave. Not my fave. It could be cool to have this like elevated a little bit as well, but I don't know. I don't like the structure. It always makes me mad. I think this is why LPEC gave up on this is the single reason that LPEC gave up on Actual Editions. There's definitely nothing else behind it. I mean, technically I can fit it in here, and I think that's probably just what I'm gonna do, is be really stupid about it and put it here. Is this big stupid? Yes. It's also kind of the vibe that I'm going with today. Because these are big stupid. Let's be real. They're not that stupid, by the way. I don't hate these, but they do be pretty goofing though. Maybe we do something a little more elegant than this. This is mightily cursed considering how nice things were looking in here before. Oh, shoot. If I move it... If I moved the weirding gadget... Yeah, I just don't know that I have an option. I think this will work. I don't love this. I really don't love this. But you're going to receive power nonetheless. Mind you, we now have a big cable buffer as well, so that's not really a bad thing. Yeah, this is fine. Do I like it? No. Am I going to move this as soon as I humanly possibly can? Absolutely. Duh. But, like... Is it what it is? Yeah, for sure. It is what it is. I also just don't like this process, but I'm really just doing this for the Lens of Disenchanting, so after that, I'm kind of chill with just ripping it all out. Anyways, so Lens of Disenchantment. Remind me, I need an enchanting table, a lens. Wow, so threatening, such an expensive recipe. But then there's this part which sucks butt. So we need one of these guys. And that's... Actually, we need 7 of those guys. And that's the tricky bit, right? So let's go get all the things we need for that. Sort my hotbar, because that's always incredibly a helpful activity, for sure. Preservoir should really just kind of live there. And then I'm going to toss you down here, because you kind of are just a utilitarian device at this point. And then... don't need much of this anymore at this very moment. Still just carrying around a blast furnace, because why not? What else? Yeah, you live there, you live there. Keep these things around just in case. And then we need 7 of this. So that means we're going to need 7 blocks of clay. We're going to need 14 clay. And 7 light blue dye. Which I don't think can be obtained in any way that would be even in the slightest bit convenient. Hang on just a minute. Can I do this still? This is still a thing. We're just going to do that. Rather than doing this 7 times. It sucks to do 7 times, by the way. Don't. Just don't. And then I only need 1 light blue dye. So I will make it the stupid way. That's fine. Where's my bone meal? I thought I had bone meal. Where is the bone meal? There it is. And then lapis. Light blue dye. The rest of it goes in there. And I need 9 diamantine crystals. I have 45 of them. Why do I have so many? Oh, lordy. So that is everything. And this is going to take more energy this way. But it's not going to suck butts. So we take this. Take this as a win. Right, and then we've got you. You belong right there. This room feels super empty. I don't love that. I gotta figure out what to do about the interior, because it feels like so empty. Now, you, and you. We seem to be running out. That's okay, though. I did have a hunch. Already dark out and it's only 7. That's wild. Anyways, that was easy enough. We could also use this to make speed upgrades. Laser relays probably wouldn't be a bad idea at some point. Whoop, come on. But for now, I've got what I need. Got what I came here for, I should say. Now, we just put those 2 back. We grab ourselves 1 black quartz, 8 glass, make a lens, and we need an enchanting table. Darn, I don't just happen to have one of those sitting around. Sometimes that's a thing that happens. Not in this pack, I guess. And then we'll do that. And I'm too lazy to make this by hand. And I'm way too lazy for this one. Boom. Right, and books. Need them books. Just put that right there. And then the way this works is you just do that. That got us the efficiency book back. Unbreaking. Silk Touch, which is the one I really wanted. Then that'll be imperishable and boom, mending. And because I already have a shovel enchanted with all the same things, we're just going to keep it up. Out of juice finally, huh? I was wondering. It's like, wow, you sure are lasting a really long time. Alright, let's go enchant. Grab some XP real quick. And see what it's going to cost. Let me see the mining speed on this. With the diamond upgrade, I noticed that it was already pretty respectable. Like, I don't need that to go any faster on grass and things of the grassy nature. Oh, right. I don't have my backpack on. Whoops. Yeah, I don't know. This is plenty fast for me. Is there... Oh, that was the wrong button. Whoops. Is there a button for Tech Reborn? Like, does this thing have an advanced mode? I know there is a better one than this one. Tech Reborn config. I don't know. Would you like to be semicolon? Shift right click doesn't do anything. Shift scroll does stuff for the offhand wand, but not for here. Because, yeah, there's one better drill. It's this one. Oh, it has an inactive state. This one doesn't. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, this is a no-go. I mean, iridium nuggets are easy. Is this a no-go? Hang on. Hang on. Overclocker upgrades, just 10k coolant cells, which is just water. Like, whatever. I already have tons of iridium. Energy flow circuits are just going to be an iridium alloy plate, which is not that difficult. Tungsten is the catch, because I don't want to set up my blast furnace yet. Or again. You didn't miss much. Just me making enchantments go from... Oh, you're in a flower. Okay. Just me making enchantments go from one thing to another. In other words, off of my tools and onto books. In this case. Not much aside from that. And an export from EC or from Lightsail to EC2 that is taking like 16 minutes. Oh, it just finished. I guess you just have to talk shit about it and then it'll get on it. How do I get back up to my house without Elytra flight? I guess this way, huh? I forgot my Elytra jetpack, or my Elytra batpack in the MFE back home. So, I don't think we need efficiency. Unbreaking, however, is a pretty obvious choice, because it does, in theory, reduce the cost of... Like, it reduces the frequency at which there is cost on the stored energy, right? And then Silk Touch is a must-have. Because this will be my daily driver. And I believe that's it. I don't want efficiency, and I don't need mending because it's an energy-based tool. So, like, who's that going to help? I'll finish disenchanting this shovel, and then I'll toss that in the barrel as well, and then we'll toss all the books in the bookshelves in the EVW magic room. Let's see. How are you charging? How well are you charging? Oh, we're like a little over halfway full. Nice. Or a little under, I should say. It's like highly respectable, though. And then if I break you... Yeah, look at that. Nice. Silk Touch is indeed working. Which I expected. Now, this guy... The reason I haven't done anything with this guy is because it is pretty beefy in size. And I don't know where to put it. I'm kind of wondering if a second floor would be helpful. The industrial grinder is too good, though, to take down. Like, it is really, really helpful. So I'm not going to do anything there. I just don't know what else to do. It's like this room isn't practically sized, unfortunately. Go on. Kiss. I mean, do the thing. That's okay. What we're going to do in the meantime is I'm going to go set up an EC2 server. Instance is running 0. That would be expected. Let's launch a new instance on Ubuntu 2204. I'm not doing the free tier, though. Ooh, you can launch EC2 ARM instances now. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I do want to get this launched because right now all of my servers are down. I would show this, but I'm afraid to leak something I don't want to. So we're going to hold off on showing this yet until we get everything else done. Okay, so probably... We were technically on a C5 large before. C5 4XL seems overkill. Sheesh. All generations? Compare instant. No, I don't need to compare instant types. But it'd be really nice if you would let me filter, like, hey, I want an instance with 16 gigs of RAM. Web server. I went back to one step too far, so I've got to do it over again. 2204 SSD volume type is fine. New key pair, that'll work. And then the instance type. Still didn't figure that out. All right, so C2 extra large is gonna be kind of expensive. All right, let's see. One thing that I want to see, EC2 restore from snapshot. This is annoying. Hang on. The EC2 dashboard has snapshot somewhere. Here we go. EBS snapshot. That works. And then what we'll do is create image, or do we want to do a volume? Can I okay, hang on. In EC2 settings, can I add a new volume from the selected EBS volume? Yes, I can. Configure storage as an advanced setting. Oh, okay, I see. So I can show you this real quick. This is gonna be soups uninteresting. So this is the, where do I start? I have, this is what I was hosting all of my servers on before. This guy. I don't care that you see the IP. You could resolve it anyway. So it's whatever. I'm gonna have to change all that in the DNS settings later. That's fine. It is mad, probably because of this. I want to start a new thing. So what we'll do is we've got a snapshot, and I can create a new image from it. Web server. Backup 930. Backup from 930. The architecture should be AMD x64. Hardware assisted, I don't care, whatever. Boot mode, blah, 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 blah. Size, 80 gigs is fine, but I'm probably gonna bump it up to 120 just because storage is cheap. We'll create an image. Are you done? You're not done, are you? Maybe? Maybe. I don't know. And then so over here in my IMIs, image IMI here, web server, details. Yeah, so this one that I made goes away. This one over here comes back in, although I do wish you would... Let me refresh. Normally there's a refresh option. T2 extra large. Let's do that. Here we go. This is what I was looking for. So this... This is the image that I made. So now when we come down here, you can see that 120 gig root partition, which is good. And then everything else is really boring. So back to Minecraft while I finish this up. This should be done pretty soon. I just want to get this going in the background because it's going to take a while. So T2 extra large is a 4-core, 16 gig virtual machine. In the T2 family is not that bad either. Pricing wise, it should be okay. And then key pair web server, the one that I generated, create SSH traffic from my machine only. Advanced details I don't think I care about. I am instance, and I'll have to set up an elastic, but that's okay. Launch, sure. So that's what you missed. So now what I need to do is I need to go create a, I don't really need a load balancer. None of this stuff is, but now it's easier to do that, but I need to go create an elastic IP. Amazon's pool is fine. Allocate, and now I need to associate to the web server. I actually should just be able to do... Oh, actually, I should make sure the EC2 instance is actually running, because it is... Oh, it is. It is. Okay, then. SSH with PEM key. I don't remember how to do this, so I need to... Yeah, that's right. SSH-I/MNT. Here, y'all can watch this again, because I'm just doing this in the background. Again, this is going to take a minute, so better do it now than fiddle around. Downloads. Webserver.pem. And then this is the new machine IP. But it would actually be Ubuntu at that IP. I don't know if it's booted or not. That's the tricky part. Like, supposedly EC2 thinks that it is. I don't believe you. I just don't. I have trust issues. What can I say? So... Yeah, like, you claim to be running. I just don't know that you are. You may also just be struggling to... I don't know. You've got your EBS. I would like EBS optimization to be enabled. Can I do that? Is it too late? Visit your new house? Okay. Yeah, I'm just sitting here waiting for power to go through. We got mending back, and then I just want that silk touch, and then we'll be good. Sick. Is it at the same location as your old house? I assume, just not the same appearance, probably. Oh, it's completely moved. Okay. That's a valid point. Certainly is not coming back. 1066, 2066, 2735. Okay, you've given me one number here incorrect, and I'm assuming it's 1066. So I should be going to 2066, 2735. Is that correct? 2066. 2066. So this way, and then 2735. It's a good thing I have flight then, huh? Although, that's assuming my jetpack, or not jetpack, my elytra is still a holdout for me. Oh, these things? I mean, they break instantly. You can also, if you're showing, you can just show and disable it again. Or what I would do is I would set up a shape card for this shape and then preview and unpreview. Does that make any sense? Just another reason why I don't like RF tools. RF tools is stupid. Like, it's got good ideas, poorly implemented. I should say it that way. It's got really good ideas. Why Elastic IP? Why are you not working? I mean, if you want the creative mode solution, I can offer you a creative mode solution. Oh, that works. Nicely done. Bonk. Okay, but how dare you leave such a precious friend down here? Where did he go? There he is. Here you go. Chicken. Or chunkin'. Cool. I mean, this does nice. This does look nice, I should say. But try again. Light work, no reaction. I mean, you did see that I have 2.5 armor bars, right? So I'm not surprised. Capacitor bank. Smart. Ah, I didn't realize those didn't have a breaking durability. My bad. I did not mean to break that. I was just slapping it, but it went away. Nice. Well, cool. I'm glad I got the waystone for this. You did leave some architectural support blocks down there, I think, but all good. And I am gonna skedaddle back home. The steampunk mod pack that I was talking about? Okay, I might just host it, because I haven't done much. I might just host it and forget about the Let's Play. No one watches those anyway, so, and they take a lot of work. And I used to enjoy making them, and I still do enjoy making them. I just don't have the time to make them, but I do have the time to play casually and do whatever. So, like, I just do that. Might just do that. Create an image from snapshot. I'm just going to make a new image and leave everything default, and hopefully that works. Boot mode, use default. It takes both of them. So the medieval Minecraft Let's Play, I cannot continue, and it took a long time to make content on that because it was very difficult to make interesting content. But I can't continue it. I can't get the pack to launch my world anymore, and I don't have a backup that is like relevant. I have a really old backup, so it's done. It performed really well for a while and then dwindled. So whatever, performance-wise as far as video views go, which I don't care too much about, but like for as much effort as I was putting into it, I kind of started to care because it took a lot of effort. Steampunk, I don't have any videos on yet, so I don't know how that's going to go. I'm hoping it goes well. Bert, come here. Do you want to be famous? So we're dog sitting currently, and we have Bert, baby. We have Bert, my dog's brother from a different mother. He is a black Doberman. He is rescue. This man is a goober. He's a goober. Oh, you look at that dumb face. I love him so much. you can just take him and go. And he doesn't mind. He doesn't do. Like Mala doesn't mind either, but she just like wiggles. There he goes. And then Mala's still around too, obviously, but he is just a goober. And then Mala's sister is also here. Her name is Tito, but she probably won't come in here. She's a Stafford or American Bulldog, American Pit. I don't remember. She is also a baby. Heck. I really quickly want to investigate this. Here they come. Just proof that there are indeed 2 dogs. You got Mala and you got Bert. There's a Tito somewhere. They work really well together, though, which makes me happy. Mala's just hamming it up. She's got that sweet face, and then Bert's just got a goofy face. I mean, just look at him. Look at him. He is so weird and goobery. He even has a weird nub, and he got fat tummy. He's kind of fat. I love him. He fat. Just a little. I'm gonna go kill this EC2 instance. And try again. T2 extra large. All right, web server, my AMIs, web server image 2, the good one. We will do that. T2 extra large. Key pair login. Web server. I did not. I don't know if someone else did. Hard to say. First Nouveau was okay. I never really got into it too much, though, to be honest. Now I need to associate the Elastic IP to an instance. Why are you not showing up in the instance list? Ah, because one of them is pending. Psi I really liked. Hex casting I didn't. I gotta be honest, I just didn't care for it. Psy is definitely one of my favorites. I also have a whole bunch of stuff written down. Hey, Minecraft Bear. Sorry, I'm multitasking currently, and it's been kind of difficult. Why are you being silly? That sounds good. Yeah, do what you feel like, obviously. I will be right back as well, actually. Give me just a few. Hello, I am back. Actions. Manage IP address. Okay, this is weird. Can I connect now? Yeah, no. Hey, how's it going? Sorry, I am multitasking, and that's not going super well. How goes it? Didn't we have... Oh, yeah, we had the iron skin on. That's right. So, we've got a diamond drill. We've got... I need to stop avoiding the inevitable. Let's go set up the blast furnace real quick. I'm okay. Currently dealing with some kind of fickle technology things for web hosting. It's really kind of difficult to get into as far as discussion goes, but it is just technology being a butt like it likes to do sometimes, you know? Do you update when I update a neighboring block? You do. Okay, cool. So I didn't want to disconnect this, but I didn't want it to look like it was connecting all goofy like it was. Probably just gonna leave a weird spot in the floor. I think I'm okay with that. It is what it is, you know? And then I have a lot of blocks I need to go fill in sooner or later. So yeah, these 4 blocks need to be filled in. I'll get into that at some point, but not a major concern for me at the moment. All right, so what I really had wanted... Well, that's good. Sounds like you've got quite a bit going on. Jeez, excuse me. What should I do? Where should I set this up? Where should I set this up? Maybe down here, but I'd need to put it... No, it could go... Man, I've got this like awkward space down here where I can't do a ton. I guess I could put it here. But then there's that water. But what if I moved things? Because I really don't like how things are currently laid out, kind of taking up a bunch of space. So maybe we move the water source for the industrial grinder back a few blocks. Wait a minute. These are multi-part, aren't they? They aren't. Okay. Let me go get some of the missing blocks I need. I also need more pipes. Sorry, my nose is really itchy for some reason. Really annoying. And then we can get the... We need, what, spruce and some bricks. I think there are brick slabs, so we'll do that again. We needed some spruce. We needed some ironwood. We need pipes. Probably gonna need cables. We already have some. I'll bring some more just in case, and that should be enough. And then technically the MFE is MV, not HV. So the rolling machine is MV though, I think, right? Yeah, and then the alloy smelter is also MV. Yes. What about my sword is full? This one? The infused crystal sword? I've had it for a minute. It's not that cool. So we can do that. We'll take you, and I'll move the water sources and stuff over as well. So you, and you. There we go. Not really. I don't actually know too terribly much about Dream, to be honest. I mean, I guess just kind of make it whatever you think will be the most fun for yourself. That's always kind of a big thing to remember. I notice a lot of people just sort of like do what they think other people are going to like, and that is always like difficult to manage, I find. Like, just gotta make sure you still enjoy it yourself too, I guess. Is how I would do it. Like, I don't know. It's just important to keep up with that all. Let's make I think the easiest way to go is to make another MV transformer. But yeah, super easy. I think that's gonna clean this up a ton. We'll do another cable. Yeah, I have. I don't know where that cable was trying to come from, but it certainly came from beyond the grave or something like that. Let's see. MV transformer. How many refined? I have almost exactly enough refined iron ingots. That is nice. And so yeah, the MV transformer is going to take our medium voltage power that we have coming in on these little white fiber lines, these things. So this is all MV because it's coming out of this guy, which outputs MV. And then we're going to kind of convert it to, helps you put it in the right place, low voltage. Like so. So it's going to go from, oh, MV transformer goes from high to medium. Whoops. But you'll take that, so that's fine. Okay, weird. Oh, my bad. Totally my bad. Oh well. And then we'll just do that. Right, that won't actually fix it. This will, though. Yo, there we go. And that gives me a lot more room in here for the blast furnace that I wanted to set up and have been wanting to set up. I say it gives me more room. It kind of doesn't in its own very particularly annoying way. Because I kind of... Okay, I have an idea. It's going to take a lot more piping to do, but whatever. We've got the covers for it, so I'm not too terribly worried. And then we can just do... Because I like how this is here. So what we can do... The blast furnace is a 3x4, and it is fully enclosed. Like so. And then you just put that down here, and you'll see incomplete multi-block, huh? It's because it's touching the other multi-block, because that has been a nuisance for me so far. Hollow. Hollow. Okay, so what happens then if I drop it... Right, first of all, I need to come here and do that. And then what happens if I drop you... I don't know, somewhere else? Over down a block, maybe? Just for testing purposes? I don't know at this point. No, I don't use mods for my server. I am, like, for my Discord server, if that's what you're referring to, which I figure you are. I keep a close eye on suspicious stuff, because that's sort of what I do for a living already. And when I see people being weird or asking for information that they shouldn't be... Okay, so you just don't like wall sharing at all. That is really annoying. Whenever I see stuff like that, though, I usually, you know, act on immediately, and then we just don't have any problems. Now, can I... I've tried wall sharing already, but I'm going to try it again, one more time. Like this. Yeah, that should work, but you're being a butt about it. I guess because you're detecting if there's already a conflicting wall? I don't know. Tech reborn machines. I need toggles in here. IC2 scrap, freezing. Oh, big multi-block machines, miscellaneous. EU cables, IC glass fiber does damage. No copper, insulated, no. General IC2 transformer style, manual refund. I need to disable that actually. So let me do that. Let's see, dispenser scrap box, gem tools, ore stone, nuke stuff. I don't know what the answer is to this. I don't know if there is an answer. I mean, this is my server, so I just installed it. I don't know. That's a good question. So this sucks. I don't want this to be embedded in the floor at all. Oh, gross. This sucks. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I don't really know what a good Dream fan server IP would be, to be honest with you. I don't know really anything about Dream, so it's kind of difficult for me to speak to. Okay, so there is another option, and that is that we swap the grinder. But I wanted this down here because this is where the coke ovens are. And then I figured I would do some of the... One moment. Sorry, minor medical emergency. So fun fact, no, I can't, because the wall is actually the outdoors. Because I built this elevated so that I could have room for wiring. So... yeah, everything's fine. The other option is to put it here. And then just cover this up rather than leaving it the way it was. Like, rather than enclosing this, just kind of taking this as is, right? Doing whatever with it. Because, I mean, I just put all this stuff together today, so it's not like it's massively important to me or whatever. Like, it's just... they're just blocks, so... beep, beep, ba-da-bop, boop. So if we do something like this, right? Valid, obviously. And then we have energy access right here. Boom. Would be nice if I had it coming off of my energy buffer, but I don't. This area is nice and cleaned up now, though, which is cool. Don't know if I still want to keep this over here. I guess probably isn't a bad idea to just leave it over here for now. Just because. And then... can I? Yeah, I can do that. Cool. And then we've got you. Yeah, I do coding for a living. If I put these here, though, is that going to kill the flow entirely? Yes. Okay, that's what I feared. So we would need to do something to make that look better. Which I can handle that. That's not a big deal. I can handle that. So then... let's grab you and unchisel so that I can consolidate. Would brick facades stop the water flow? Brick facades. Facade. Like the facades from what? Facades from what? I mean, I could also just drop the water wheels down a block. It's not the end of the world. Might just do that. And then it won't be so jank. Oh, covers. I don't think that's gonna work. Like if we were to do... the cable covers wouldn't work at all. Like these don't, they're specifically for cables. So like these aren't placeable anywhere else. You have to put them on, sorry, not cables, on these guys. In fact, now that you're there, I'm kind of SOL. I gotta break this. Oh well. So then what I should probably do, the writing on the wall for me here is that I should just drop this down a block. That works. That's pretty funny. All right, so we do that, and then there's kind of only halfway a point in doing this, but whatever. Agility for the jump height improvement. And then we do... I had a block here before. I can never remember. Yeah, that's the way. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, I guess I could just do this. Well, I'm trying to get my blast furnace set up again, because it was where my industrial grinder currently is, and that is a problem because my industrial grinder is there now. And I don't know where to put everything now. I'm trying to figure that part out a little bit. But I think we're getting there, slowly but surely. So I find that if you break and replace the water wheels, that they will get their best speed that way. I don't know really why, but they always have. Like, this is not news. It just is that way, which is weird. So that's not bad. And then what we can do is we can always put in a buffer for our industrial blast furnace by making a secondary MFE that just goes straight into that blast furnace, because this guy will consume massive amounts of power if I let it, which I plan on. So let's get that MFE made real quick. And then we should be good to go. This is already feeling a little better. Spending some time to clean stuff up was worth it. So for an MFE, we're going to need 7 more... no, not titanium. Refined iron. I think that's all I need, right? And then it's gold cable? Yeah, okay. I wonder if I actually get energy back instead of durability. I'm a little concerned about what Coelytra's trying to do here. I don't know what Coelytra's trying to do here, which is why I'm concerned. Right. I don't think we need most of these things anymore. Let's grab a new MFE. We need 4 gold cable, and we need half a stack of redstone and 4 rubies. And I need to make these at the very last minute, actually, now that I think about it. So we'll do this. Because they're going to try to consume power, and that's just a waste because it doesn't get stored. There we go. So now we get our own MFE dedicated to our blast furnace here. Just like so. So now you're going to go, perfect, and then you're going to go straight into there. Very nice. And now we can move stuff around. For example, I think I'm probably going to move these bricks over. We use planks underneath. And all around. And that's that. And now we have ourselves an industrial blast furnace. Now, the industrial blast furnace has a lot of recipes that are specific to it. That's why I am worried about getting this. It's how we're making steel right now. We're probably going to change that. It is how you turn galena dust into anything. And in fact, we need more heat, and I don't know how to do that. I don't either, because I don't ever do nuclear. So RF Tools has a lot of OP stuff when it comes to the endergenic generator. this guy, which is actually my plan because it requires a lot of circuitry and a lot of logic to set up. Like, it's not just you put it down and give it stuff. You have to actually like do timings, and you have failovers, and like it's pretty cool. But it's in a technology format that I better understand. There's the mechanism is probably the most overpowered on a power production scale and tech overall. There's not really ever a need to quadruple ores, in my opinion. People must just really hate mining or something. Come up with a better mining situation. I don't know. There's the solars and the wind generators are really stupidly unbalanced. The nuclear output that is produced, I've never found anyone that used all of the nuclear output. They've just only wanted the polonium and plutonium, which, why bother then, you know? Tech Reborn has nuclear. In fact, I have thorium sitting around in a chest that hasn't irradiated and killed me yet, which means it's not overpowered or not underpowered for sure. But from there, I don't know. I don't know how much it produces. I don't know how difficult it is to make. So yeah, there is a thorium cell, which I noticed, by the way. These fuel rods. Seem to accept mending. Supposedly. I've never played Warp Drive. I don't even know what that is. Let's see. I'm taking a look at it now. Neat. Okay. That is one thing that I really want to see is I want to see a technological based research mod pack where it's like Factorio's research, and that's how you get the recipes for things. So you actually can't craft without the recipes for some things, like technology machine and generators and spaceships and all that. I think that'd be really fun. Okay, yeah, that does sound a little bit broken. So yeah, Tech Reborn, I don't know. I haven't bothered with much of it, because Tech Reborn has solars. Thermal generators, I think, are just the magmatics. I think they just turn lava into power. I don't have a good way of getting lava infinitely. I mean, I guess this is definitely something I could do infinitely, right? Like, this is definitely not efficient. This makes 240,000 FE, and then to make it would cost 300. So, energy loss by 60,000 FE. That's fine. The bottler does not tell you how much energy is used, but also is mostly just for emptying and filling automatically, because that was actually legitimately a problem everyone suffered from for a long time. The heck is an engineer's measuring cup, and why does it look so fun? Pyroconvective loop. Greatly increases lava production speed. Only lava can be created. Only one specialization may be installed. Okay, no, I don't want that. Well, this seems a little suspicious, except for the fact that UU matter is a nightmare, so that's okay. A light well can turn... Okay, then... In a very roundabout way, one could theoretically infinitely produce lava. For that. I don't know what quantum tanks do. Don't know how these things work. I should look into it. I don't know how they work. Player detector. Wow. Solars. So you have tier 1. Tier 1 goes to tier 2. Tier 2 to tier 3, 4, 5. So they are also, if I remember correctly, I think they are a qualitative. So they're not. you're just compacting solars. You're not actually getting free power by consolidating them like this. What? Oh, ender eye dust. I see. So you have these each produce 4 FE during the day, and then times 8. So we should get 32, and you do. And then you get 32 times 8, and so you should get 256. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to really think about that. And then 256 by 8. So you should have 2048. Yeah, 2K. And then you start to get night and rain generation, which is like the biggest difference, I guess. But that's it. So I like that. That to me is balanced. There's a different mod that lets you just kind of skip all that. I hated it. Hated that concept, rather. Diesel generator, I don't know how do. Seems interesting. Nitro diesel, gasoline, biocrude. Hang on, really? Neat. Future Pack. I have heard of Future Pack. I think it was on a version that I just didn't like, and that's why I never played it. Nope, just kidding. It's on a version I like just fine. Interesting. Maybe it's just too future-y for me. I don't know. I have this weird, like, I like steampunk. And then I like the transition out of steampunk a little bit. But when you skip straight into high tech, it just feels wrong. Can't explain it. Can't explain it. I don't know how thermal came across this recipe, but that's interesting. So yeah, I think I'm good. Stream-wise, I think I'm probably tapped out for today. I'm feeling a little tired. I don't want to leave my wife alone for too terribly long. Just because, you know, she's still recovering from surgery, so I don't want her to be bored and alone and not have much to do. And I have a server to stand back up somehow, maybe, if it wants to cooperate with me. So, more technology to come. I'll continue to do it off stream some as well. Just gonna be honest with you, it's too much fun. Thanks a ton for hanging out during the stream. I appreciate you guys. And again, sorry not a longer stream. I'm just, I've worked like 2 12-hour days or 11-hour days in a row. And then right now I'm able to chill, but it's just, I'm just tired all the time. And I haven't been sleeping well, so it's just kind of meh as to whether or not I'll stream again tomorrow. I'll see what my wife feels as well, because if she's not feeling up to having to wrangle the dogs on her own, she doesn't need to have to do that. So I do have to wonder how to make you more heat. How does one increase heat? Oh, it says at the top. I'm such a moron. Heating coils. Okay. So yeah, we'll probably do that. I think we already have a heating coil. Should probably just go get that. Let's do that real quick before we end the stream, because I just want to see how that works. We were crafted 1 or 2 extra. I think it's just 1. 2. There we are. I'm so stupid. How do I make you hotter? It says at the top in white text. Boom. Boom. Bim bam. Add heating coils where? These aren't blocks, right? They aren't machine upgrades. They don't seem to go anywhere else. Let me look it up. Okay, I read from a reputable source, that would be Reddit, that apparently you can also, if you need 4 of them, possibly. And these are cheap enough, so I'll make more. Right, they are a rolling machine recipe. I forgot about that touch. That's why we have a rolling machine. and then it is nickel on the outside. Should also get into overclockers sometime soon. Yeah, I'll have to look into that. Anyways, cool. Thanks a lot, y'all. Appreciate you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.